It's a first-of-its-kind study. The largest and longest study ever done shows the promising long-term effects brain games have on slowing Alzheimer's and dementia. Our TV6 reporter Tanya Spencer has more on the study released today out of the New England Research Institute.
84-year-old Clint Butcher loves to listen to the classical music he once played. He no longer plays or sings. He rarely speaks. And the man who was still water skiing in his 60s now has trouble even matching colors and numbers in Uno.
It depends, it's really, God, don't get me crying. First of all, you go through that stage of where you become the caretaker as far as, your parents once took care of you. And I think you go through a transition of, this isn't the parent that I knew.
Karen Allen watched her mother suffer with Alzheimer's and is now her dad's primary caregiver as he struggles with stage 3 dementia. 6 of his 8 siblings have similar symptoms. But a new long-term study shows brain games, specifically problem-solving games involving letter and number patterns, and games that require quick recognition of images on screens can help slow the progression. The study's co-author says brain training preserved cognitive function in 3/4 of those tested, helping an 80-year-old function more like a 70-year-old.
I think it's great just having a long-term study so that we can really see the long-term effects with it.
Although the games do not prevent dementia, they do seem to slow its arrival, promising to caregivers like Karen, who watch their loved ones deteriorate every day.
He wouldn't know who you were if you went and met him, walked out of the room, and then went back in. He wouldn't know you.
Since there's so many more increased, cases at this point, it's good to know that they're looking for at least ways to treat the symptoms of it so someone can have a longer quality of life.
There are several brain training games that you can download on the Alzheimer's Association website, also on the AARP website. Tanya Spencer, RTV6.
Now get this, Alzheimer's now affects 1 in 3 Americans, and that number is expected to skyrocket as baby boomers age. Caregivers with Home Instead also believe staying physically and socially active is very important to delay the start and progression of dementia.